Say you need to have a strong body, others say you need money, and some say you need to learn seduction. But when we look at reality, most people who enter healthy relationships and attract girls don't have any of these things. This is because attracting women is very easy and easier than you think. All you need to do is forget all those superficial tips and return to the basic principles of attraction. I will walk you through step by step and explain everything you need to know to make any girl, no matter who she is, like you and desire you.
Okay. I'm ready.
When I was in university, like any other guy, I tried my best to make girls like me and get their attention. However, all my attempts ended in failure until a friend gave me a book. I finished it in a week, and when I did, it felt like a fog had lifted from my eyes. Believe me, attracting women is incredibly easy. All you need to do is learn this formula and apply it. Please, listen to me carefully because I'm going to change your life. By the way, if this video reaches 1k likes, I will put the name of the book in the first comment.
Motherfucker.
Success with women is a state of mind and nothing else, because what is in your mind will reflect in your actions. Which is why, when a great majority of men don't even feel they deserve the company of an attractive woman, they don't get any. The most important statement you must remember is, she feels what you feel. Women will never judge you based on your looks, words, or even how much money you have. They will always judge you based on what sort of feelings are circulating inside of you. What you feel will reflect on your personality. And this is the reason why, when you are nervous, you have a very high chance of being rejected, because the girl senses that you aren't confident enough around her. But at the same time, if you were to make your approach seeming very confident, calm, and relaxed, she will respond to you more positively. Consequently, you have to demonstrate that you consider yourself as a man who women naturally desire. Our character of the day is the chap who tries to win a girl over by pandering to her every whim. Don't put a girl on a pedestal as though she's your future.
زعما روح ليها نقولها يا اخو نقولها انا كيفاش نتريتي نقولها هكا تي شاب كل يوم هكا ولا غير اليوم هذه تنجح من داك تنجح من داك لا لازم تشوف روح ليها هكا تهضر معاه صافا تي شاب كل يوم هكا ولا غير اليوم من داك كاين اللي عندها ايغو تقول لك كل يوم كاين اللي تقول لك اوه ميرسي راك فاهم اللي تقول لك انا كل يوم اعرف باللي يا خو دايره كيشكو نيك مك ولا نيك مك مال السب كي دايره كي السب السب من الاخر واللي يقول لك اوه ميرسي قول دغيا بيبي راك فاهم لازم تكون انا يا خو انا برك حبيت جبت شويه من التيره.
Spouse. If you catch yourself saying things you shouldn't or going out of your way to make an impression, you're probably trying to mask an inner sense of inadequacy. It's this hidden deficiency that makes you pull out all the stops to impress the girl. The best way to wow a girl is actually by not trying to wow her. When you're making a song and dance about getting her attention, she's not going to be impressed. The moment you stop seeking her approval, that's when she'll genuinely be wowed. Why, you wonder? It's because she's seen so many men trying to woo her that when someone doesn't, it gets her attention. Consider these two instances. Situation 1. Guy. Hi, can I get you a drink? Girl. I'm good, thanks. Guy. Speechless. Situation 2. Guy. Hey, what's the best drink here? Girl. It's the XYZ. Guy. Great. Fancy buying me one? Spot the difference? The second approach gets a stronger reaction because
اوه زعما واش كاين فهمتوا زعما يا خو وين كاين قهوه مليحه هنا لا واش ندير لك وين كاين اوتيل مليح انا والله سيري شو سيري ليك خلاص فهمت واش حاب يقول يا نسقسيها يا وين كاين اوتيل مليح انا تقول لي شيراتون نروح نسيو كيف سمارت شيتي ابك خلاص فهمتوا شات لكم يا يولي عندي واحد الريس شيتي مسخيط.
It's not a clear-cut pickup attempt. The guy isn't trying to win her over. Most women are so used to men trying to impress them that when they come across something unexpected, it piques their interest. The quest for validation is deeply rooted in our self-perception and self-esteem. It's a story unfolding in your mind, revolving around how you perceive yourself. Men who constantly seek approval often struggle with low self-esteem, surrendering their own power in exchange for acceptance or validation from women. This implies an underlying fear of losing the girl even before the dialogue has initiated. As a result, they engage in any action that might avert potential rejection. Such a man is often unsure about the appropriateness of his actions, prompting him to seek validation from the woman, merely to confirm he's on the right path. In essence, here's the mental journey an approval seeker takes upon seeing an attractive woman. A strong interest in her ensues. She's strikingly beautiful. I hope everything unfolds well. This mindset leads him to try too hard, sacrificing his own power for a smidgen of approval. But what impact does this have on the woman? Here's a glimpse into her thoughts. Gosh, he's really pulling out all the stops to get my attention. Yet, he's unexciting. When will this night be over? The instant a woman senses you're craving her approval.
لازم يا خو طيح لها باللي نتايا ماكش انتريستين بزاف. نتايا ماكش انتريستين من الاخر يا خو. لازم تكونش حلاب، ماشي تكون حلاب بصح ماشي سطاج لواش. كاين باسكو حلاب بصح. انا شو كاين العفايس بزاف ما ندير، انا كاين العفايس اللي ما نديرهمش في الريلاسيون. العفايس العفسه الاولى ما نصرفش، العفسه الثانيه ما نصرفش، العفسه الثالثه ما نصرفش. That's it.
Approval. She could lose interest almost immediately. Bear in mind that attraction isn't a switch she can consciously flip. The desperate need for
I got no holes. I got no holes. مريض انت شويه أم يبعثوا لي فيليبيني فيليبيني يبعثوا لي يا اخو لي ميساج فيليبيني. ماشي تمسخيري، ماشي تمسخيري. بالا
approval is a major attraction deterrent. As long as you're seeking her approval, she's unlikely to exhibit genuine interest in you. Men who effortlessly attract women do not tie themselves to the outcome. Picture this: you approach a woman and get rejected, or even graver, you get rejected in front of your buddies. How would that make you feel?
يا اخو شو عندي حكايه يا اخو. ولاد صحابي ولاد قصب ولاد بس يا اخو خطره كنا رحنا للحاسيبه فاهم، مش نشرو حوايج. وبعد ما نعرفش حاسيبه انتيك ما باليش فاهم. ما قلنا نسكت في الجي بصح انت كاين بلايص ما نعرفهمش حس روحي يا اخو فاهم. كانت واحد الطفله واقفه هكا، طليت من الدقيقه قلت لها وين جايه حاسيبه؟ حنا كنا في حاسيبه وهي كانت في حاسيبه. قلت لها وين جايه حاسيبه؟ قالت لي هكا ما على بالي. جو صحابي منه خو فقط ماما تكون معايا. قلت لي نكون معاك في السراء والضراء. بيتشات.
Many, there's nothing more devastating than facing rejection. However, those who excel at attracting women grasp that rejection is insignificant. It's merely a component of the dating landscape, and they aren't perturbed by the woman's reaction. Their primary concern is to enjoy the experience and nothing more. Consider these two scenarios. Hello, how are you? Girl, go away, jerk. Guy, oh, I'm sorry, and leaves. Guy, hello, how are you? Girl, go away, jerk. Guy, ouch, seems like a rough day for you. My mom warned me about angry birds. I'm scared. Goodbye. Now, who do you think had a better time? No competition there. When you're indifferent to the outcome, you don't fret about the girl's response. Your focus remains on how to make the most.
خطرة يا اخو صح يا اخو. رحت مدامة قالت لي، قلت لها انا ليش نهضر معك؟ قالت لي لا. قلت لها واش بيك بريزيدون ترامب انتيا ايش كنتي؟ قال لهم ما تهضرش معايا. وات ذا فاك خو بالك غنسقسيك يا اخو على الشمس، باقي غنسقسيك على الارض. تي وات ذا فاك تقول لي ما تهضرش معايا خو. ترامب غندير لك انترفيو هنايا غنسقسيك بيتشاز تهضرش معايا. اوكي دوكا لازم تقول شي. وكان كي قالت لي ما نهضرش معاك كان قلت لها ما كنتش معاك، انا كنت مع اللي تحتك.
Out of every interaction. One tendency among men that irks me is the propensity to lose all sense of control at the sight of an attractive woman. I fail to understand why a woman should be awarded extra points merely for her looks. Physical attractiveness is something she didn't necessarily work for, so why place her on a divine pedestal? When you start behaving unusually jittery around an attractive woman, you're bound to fumble and ruin things. However, if you avoid doling out extra niceties solely based on her looks, an intriguing phenomenon occurs. For example, envision a scenario where a man is engaging in a conversation with a stunning woman. Man, my body believes it's hard to come across smart women. Woman, why does he think so? Man, well, I share the same belief. I mean, beauty is pretty commonplace nowadays, but most beautiful women don't quite cut it in the intelligence department. How does the woman process this? She's unaccustomed to such reactions. Her thoughts might go like, wait, is he insinuating that I'm not attractive enough for him? What's with the smart women are hard to find remark? Am I projecting myself as dim-witted? And just like that, she begins to seek your validation, since you didn't readily hand it over like the average guy would around an attractive woman. Now, she'll strive to prove her worth to you, because indirectly, she's been led to believe that she might not measure up. This immediately categorizes you as that different and unique guy a woman would be genuinely interested in. Essentially, it's about understanding that
يا اخو انا مدامة كي تشوف في عيني يا اخو تشوفي في عيني يا او كان نجي هكا نولي هورني فاهم نولي هورني لا غير تشوف عيني نولي هورني من الاخر شي تمسخر.
No matter how strikingly beautiful a woman is, with the right approach to attraction, any woman can be captivated. Imagine you're a man who knows how to attract women. You're not rushing to get married. Instead, you choose the women you date rather than accepting whoever comes along. Imagine this situation. You're at a restaurant and you order chicken soup. The waiter says, sorry, we don't have chicken soup today. You ask for vegetable soup instead, but they don't have that either. You ask, what do you have then? The waiter replies, we only have tomato soup. You settle and order the tomato soup. Do you see what happened there? You wanted chicken soup, but settle for tomato because it's what was available. What you should have done was look for another restaurant that has what you really want. A lot of guys do.
جبتني يا مبالغ جبتني.
The same thing with women. They have an idea of the perfect woman they'd like to be with. But when they face reality and see that their ideal woman seems unattainable, they start to settle. A guy who really understands attraction never settles. He always goes for the best and chooses the kind of women he truly wants to date. He doesn't just accept any woman. He has high standards and sticks to them. A man of value puts his even the woman he's with. He's not afraid to step back if his principles are being violated. Let's say you're having a heated discussion with your girlfriend and she threatens to leave you. What do? The average guy would immediately apologize, worried that he's upset her. He might even do things he doesn't want to, or agree to things he actually disagrees with just to prevent her from leaving him. But a high-value man reacts differently. The woman says, I'm going to leave you. His response, it seems we're not really compatible anyway. Charlie might be a better match for you. Then he calmly walks away. A high-value man won't compromise his principles. He knows there are plenty of other options out there. He's confident in his work and is not afraid. We often overlook.
على بالك مين كانوا الناس اللي دخلوا معنا في البروغرام قبل 28 يوم فقط
Look the things that come too easily to us. There's a significant difference in the worth we attach to things we're given effortlessly and things we strive hard to obtain. The same principle applies to relationships. Women tend to value men they have to put effort into understanding. When you don't react like the average man would, she starts to think there must be something special about you. That's why it's crucial to learn how to make a woman strive for your attention. Don't be an open book she can read in one go. One strategy involves showing interest and then quickly showing disinterest. For example, an average man might simply compliment her, hey, you're really pretty. He'd then wait for her reaction and she'd probably see him as just another guy. But a high value man might say something like, you're pretty, sure, but I'm not convinced we get along. You seem like too much of a goody two shoes for me. Can you see the difference? The second statement.
You're pretty, but I don't want you. تي شابة فهمتي شفتك من البيت تي شاب صاك ربي اخوانا بزاف عليك يا وليد هونتي بايع عليك ايه فهمت يا اخو نروح ليها يا اخو زين مخطوب اللي يسنى في المكتوب بصح المكتوب ماشي انا دايركت كيش تطيح فيا يا وووو.
provoke a strong emotional reaction. She'll be left wondering. He said, I'm pretty, but why doesn't he think we get along? This guy is different. I need to find out more about
لازم
it.
تخليها تخمم يا فاهم، لازم تخليها تخمم، لازم تخليها تخمم. الو يا وين في ولاد فايد؟ يا يا
So, when a woman has to work for your attention, she becomes incredibly curious about you because you're not afraid to challenge her. A common mistake many men make is to modify their behavior or lifestyle to align with the preferences of the woman they're with. This usually stems from the fear of not meeting her expectations. Adapting to a woman's preferences can be likened to a dead fish in the stream. You have no control over where you're going, and ultimately, when she decides to end things, you're left with no control at all. By reshaping your life to suit hers, you're sending a message that you view her as higher value, and you need to change to match that value. Ultimately, you shouldn't alter who you are just to make a woman feel at ease. The truth is simple. If she doesn't appreciate certain aspects about you, she doesn't deserve you. If she can't accept you as you are, then she's the one who needs to change. You don't need to change anything to cater to her needs. But if she wants to be with you, she definitely...
Bro, you are sexist man. You are